Okay everyone, welcome to the fifth and final assignment for the resume portion of this video series. In this assignment, we're going to look at different styles of formatting and decide which are the most appropriate. And so the guidelines on this are very general. A lot of it, there are certain things that you can and should do that I've mentioned, but a lot of it just comes down to personal feel. And over time, if you look at samples and do some of your own resumes, then you'll start to get the idea of what is appropriate formatting or not. But I think you should be able to get this one without too much trouble. So go ahead, take a look, and let's see what you think. Okay, so what did you think? Option number one? I hope so. As you can see, option number one uses many different font sizes, formatting elements such as bolding and underlining, and different spacing elements to draw your eye around the page and to give you a sense of what's important, what's less important, and that way it makes it much easier for the reader not only to direct their attention in the appropriate area, but also to remember things mentally. Option number two was one of the least formatted resumes possible. There still were some spacing elements that helped direct the eye around and to determine what information was related. But as you can see, it was very difficult to know what was important, what wasn't important, and where to look. And so those are the kinds of resumes that you want to avoid, because even though the content is exactly the same in all of them, nothing was changed, still resume number two really makes the reader work to try to figure out what it is they're looking at and what's important and why they should be reading it. Option number three is a kind of middle ground, and you can see how it's a vast improvement over option number two, still not as good as option number one. And so just like when you go to an interview, sometimes even if your hair isn't that long, you just get a haircut just so you can sort of put on the best polish possible and really impress the interviewer and your potential new employer. All right, good job. As I said, this is the last exercise. I hope you all learned something, and we'll see you in the next section. All right, bye.